How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Uh, my throat's a little ropey. I don't know
Oh,
why.
that's good when you're about to do an interview.
It's a good time to do it, so
Yeah,
why not?
perfect time.
I've got my tea. It's fine. I'm living up to the stereotype. It's fine.
Yeah, don't ask me about tea. I'm from the American South, so.
Have you ever had tea?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Not the kind of tea you're talking about, though.
well, the tea that I drink. Well, I drink normal tea, but according to my friends, I don't drink proper tea because I like sweeten it up because I have like four sugars.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. That's not too bad then. That's
No.
that's kind of where we're talking about.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty much American then, aren't I? Too?
What's shaking, IBL fans? MagicActivatr here, and we are back with another coach interview. This time we are joined by a new face to the IBL this season, coach of Chelseasleo. It is our man Dan, aka Hawker, or SirHawker if you're fancy and on Twitter and stuff like that.
It's best to be fancy. If you get a chance to be fancy, you might as well be fancy. I mean,
Pinky out, all of that good stuff, right?
yeah, yeah, true. Hello, everyone. Hello.
So, yeah, we're gonna talk to Dan for a little bit just so that you guys
I'm
can
gonna answer some questions.
yeah, let you guys get introduced to him and whatnot. So, and then after that, we'll do some lightning rounds. Sound good?
I'm actually quite scared, but yeah.
All right, no sweat. Here we go. So I thought first off, why don't you go ahead and just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself, your channel, and kind of like what content you do.
Okay. Well, my channel name is Hawks Hideout, and actually, that's not my real name. Lots of people call me Hawks Hideout, and it doesn't irritate me. It's just, please don't do that. Yeah, Dan or Hawk, I don't mind. And basically,
Or
right now,
SirHawker if you want to be fancy, right?
if fancy, yeah, you got to be fancy. Yeah, and I basically just do Pokemon content. I do what do I even do? I do I do VGC. Sometimes I do draft leagues. Just started doing competitive analysis videos. I also do funny team building things sometimes. I really cover a lot of bases. I just realized I kind of cover all the bases, really.
Yeah, I
yeah.
really like the stuff that you do because I think you do a lot of stuff revolving around battles and stuff, but you also kind of put like fun spins on it and stuff like that.
That's because I don't actually have a capture card, and it's very difficult to get like unique content if you could only do showdown, which is pretty much all I can do really. Apart from the IBL, which I'm excited about. It'll be my first like Wi-Fi league, and that's really fun. But yeah, I try and put fun spins on things.
Yeah, I know one of my favorites that you did was the sweep entries. I
Oh,
always really
really?
enjoyed those. Yeah.
You see, people didn't like that. Like that, lots of people told me I got boring quick, but I enjoyed doing them. But
Well, I had fun watching them. So.
Magic approved. There you go. Go check that out.
So everybody else's opinion is wrong. Is what we're getting at. But
Okay.
anyway.
I mean, I'll take it.
So anyway, with that said, how were you kind of introduced to Pokemon?
I think it was more of a school thing. Like when I was young, I went into school and people were talking about it and like playing with the card game, and I think just like through osmosis, I kind of picked up some things, and then I actually started playing the games, and then I got hooked, and then I haven't really stopped. Whereas a lot of the people that introduced me to it have stopped. I've kept going. So yeah, I think it was mainly just like at school. I just picked things up and it went from there, really.
Right,
Yeah.
cool. So shifting phases a little bit here, let's kind of get into talking about draft
Shifting.
and whatnot. But I also wanted to just mention really quick, I appreciate that you're the only coach that has used osmosis in an interview. So there you go.
Oh. Hey, I'm guaranteed the job then. I think.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a job interview. This isn't just...
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
so talking about draft league and whatnot, kind of, I would like to get you to kind of explain a little bit of your strategy, your approach to drafting a team.
Okay. Well, usually when I give, because I'm not really like experienced in draft league. I've been in a few, and some people have asked me how I do it before, and what I say to them is, I kind of get most of the roles, like the important roles for a draft, in like the first 5 picks.
Right.
So I usually go for like a SirHawker, a wall breaker, a cleric. What else do you need? Hazard removal, and I try and get as many roles filled in the first 5 picks, and then from there I kind of just free ball it and pick up whatever's left, really. But the first 5 picks is what I plan, and then I kind of just meme it from there, really. To be honest.
Yeah, it's interesting that you kind of said it like that, because we've talked about this a few times before, me and some others, and one of the things that I've always said is like your draft really kind of gets defined by, I'd say, like this first 4 or 5 mons that you draft.
Yeah.
And the rest you kind of build around that core that you build. So I completely.
From what I see from the from like the IBL pricing and stuff, I think more so the first 2 picks are the most important. And I'm not going to give away any like plans or anything, but I kind of like drafting things that can do a lot of, like, they're versatile, that they can do a lot of things. So I think my first 2 or 3 picks are going to be quite, cover a lot of ground, as they say.
Sure.
So don't steal my tactic.
Yeah, so you kind of mentioned this in that last question.
I know.
About.
Do you know what? I said that for you to try and transition it into the next question. I was thinking about you first.
Beautiful segue. Beautiful segue.
Yeah.
So yeah, how many memes are you planning on drafting this season? Because I know that you like to do some
memes,
team building and stuff like that. So are you
but
gonna?
The thing is with memes, for me, they turn into like, I feel like I can turn a meme into a good pick. Like I've used like Electrode twice now in like back-to-back draft leagues, and I honestly love it. Like, it started off as a meme pick, and it's like my favorite mon to use right now. I don't know why. I'm just obsessed with it. I don't know why. It's just my favorite. So hopefully the meme picks will turn out to prove themselves. But I've done like funny like meme team building before, so I feel like I'm pretty
I
qualified.
feel like you might be an expert in the field, honestly.
Yeah.
Of meme team building.
I mean, you said it, not me, but yeah. Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, cool. So last question here. What are you most looking forward to about the IBL?
I think probably it's the whole thing of being in a new league with people I've never faced before. The fact that it's a Wi-Fi league, which is the first, like I said, ever Wi-Fi league that I'm doing. So that'll be interesting, to say the least. So I think it's just a new experience of trying out Wi-Fi leagues and battling new people, because that's always fun. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, cool. So now we're gonna jump in.
Here's where the pressure starts.
And do this lightning round. The way it's really simple. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna give you 2 options, and you basically just pick whichever one fits you the best. All right.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay.
So up first we've got Wi-Fi or Showdown.
Showdown, just because I'm used to it.
All right.
That bodes well for the season, doesn't it?
Speed or bulk?
Speed.
All right. Mega evolutions or Z moves?
Mega evolutions. Yeah, I don't like Z moves. I Mega evolutions are the way.
All right. Trade evolutions or stone evolutions?
I'm gonna go with stone, because as a child I never had I never had anybody else with a DS, so I couldn't get my trade evolutions, and that was really sad.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just ended up like me. I never had a chance to really trade with many people, so I just ended up having to Game Boys or 2 whatever and just trading with
Yeah,
myself.
literally.
All
Yeah,
right.
so-
And last one is Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon?
I'm gonna go with. I picked Moon. I'll go with Moon. Moon's the one that I played first time through, but I think looking at like the exclusive mons, I probably would have preferred Sun in the end. But I'll go with Moon because it's the first one to play.
It's so interesting because you actually like put some thought into it. Most everybody was like, oh, Team Sun all the way, Team Moon all the way. So
I don't know. I'm so conflicting with myself. I have arguments in my head all the time.
well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you some time to think on that. In the meantime, thank you so much for taking the time to answer these questions and whatnot. Be sure to go and check out Hawk's channel, which is called Hawk's Hideout.
Did you? Okay, I'll let you off. There was a bit of a space between Hawks, and I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it, but it's okay. Good job.
So with Hawk, his channel is Hawk's Hideout, as I was saying.
So nervous now.
And yeah, now I'm watching everything that I say. So anyway, go check out his channel. Definitely show him some love. And remember that the IBL Season 2 draft is taking place on May 27th, starting at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern Time for you Eastern Coasters. But and that's like
and 3 p.m. British Standard Time
for all
for
you
me.
fancy folk who
For me, basically.
yeah, you and like 2 other people, I think. But
Yeah, sure, yeah.
anyway, yeah, thanks so much for answering these questions. Anything else you want to say before we head out?
This is Hawk's Hideout signing off. No, that was awful. But okay, bye everyone.
All right, we'll catch you guys later.
I've never done at the end of a video. I don't know why I felt the need to do that.
I mean, I gotta leave it in now, so.
I should end it like that.
Now you don't even know what you did.